Hello, my fellow autistics and my Autistic allies. We're recording with the MacBook Air again, but this time I did pull out my microphone, and we're back. So today, as I kind of hinted at the end of the video, I said I was pretty sure, but I wasn't fully sure, but now I'm fully sure. Today, we are going to talk about autism support networks, meaning the benefits of having friendship among autistics, so having other autistic friends that you can talk to, empathize and commiserate with, and kind of just share stories with and laugh over autism-related and non-autism-related things. So I said we because, as I said yesterday, I was kind of hoping in the last video yesterday, today I have a friend with me. So this is my friend Misty, who's here to talk to us.
Yes, so I'm her friend, and I'm autistic too. So, one thing I really like about being friends with Christina is that we get to share our special interests, our intense interests, and no one tells us that we're info dumping too much, or that it's, not socially appropriate, because it's between autistics is not trying to communicate with someone who's not on the spectrum, which is one of the things we're not so good at. Just, that's part of the diagnosis.
That's true.
One thing I love about her is that I can really empathize with her, and she'll have questions for me about, because I'm a little older than her, about is this thing I do an autism thing? And I can tell her yes or no. And because when I have had the diagnosis since I was at the end of high school, which for me was about 10, 11 years ago. Not to emphasize the age difference when I do that.
It's kind of an inside joke with us now, so I don't actually care.
Yeah. But, and I didn't really meet a lot of other autistic people until I was an adult. And I wish I had done that earlier, just because someone having not just a friend, but sometimes a mentor, who's just, they've navigated through life, through the autistic life, their life as an autistic, they have more experience than you, and we can complain about weird things neurotypicals do,
or
and
Autistic.
no one will say, you're being offensive.
Yes.
We can make jokes about our own autism, or our stims, or any stuff like that, and we just, it's like, I guess it's like, I've seen it in, other minority groups where,
Here, if I may.
It's hard to explain, because
No, I'll explain it. If I may, apart from being autistic, I'm also a lesbian, and a lot of lesbians will do that too. We'll sit there, and I've got a lot of queer friends, so I'll sit there and be like, oh my god, that girl is so hot and I am so gay, and we'll sit there and just laugh over that. Or a lot of Twitter people will do the same thing. So yeah, it's the kind of the same thing that I think that's kind of similar. I've always found parallels between autism and LGBT things. So.
And another thing I have to say is there's a lot of overlap. I know this video isn't about sexual orientation, but there's a lot of overlap between the queer community and the autistic community. A lot of autistics are also queer.
Oh yeah.
So that is something, I've told Christina about my friend Penguin, who's both autistic and queer, and I know other people like that too,
including me.
Yes.
And then
I don't think it's a trend, but I think it's more common.
Yes, it really is more common. There's actually there's a YouTuber I watched that I don't want to give his name away, but Misty knows who I'm talking about. His mom is a sex therapist who specializes in the sexuality of people on the autism spectrum, which is kind of awesome. Oh my god, I was about to say something. Hashtag leaky neurodivergent brain. And I know Misty's familiar with that one. I do that a lot. I'll use hashtag ASD life and
yeah, and whereas if you're talking with a neurotypical friend, they might say, that's weird, why are you saying that? But
yeah, my Autistic friend, my best friend, who I'm not going to name here, often does that. I'll say something and she'll be like, "Why are you speaking in hashtags? You're not on Twitter."
Yeah, and I think, especially, I met Christina online. I think online is where I've met a lot of my autistic friends. And I think it's a lot of times it's easier for us to communicate online or not in person
Mm-hmm.
because the issues we have with body language aren't there. When we do communicate between autistic people in person, something like eye contact, which I wouldn't be an issue for Christina anyway because she's blind, but like between sighted autistics, we don't have to make eye contact like neurotypicals expect us to all the time.
And honestly, my ex, who I'm not gonna name here, kind of mentioned to me that they think that I would have trouble with eye contact if I were sighted, because even like they were like, honestly, even though you're blind, I feel like you. And it's weird because I do have trouble with, like, I can't really face people because I'm worried about how my breath smells or whatever. And for me, it's too close and too intimate, and I feel like that is just my brain's way of compensating for the lack of eye contact.
Yeah, and sometimes I know this is a video about eye contact, but we don't feel like we're invading other people's space. There's different social rules when it's between autistic people, such as if you want to touch someone, even like handshake, you need to ask first because some people are really uncomfortable with that, and some people are okay with it if you ask.
That makes sense, yeah.
Yeah, and like Christina and I both defy the autism stereotype of we don't like to be touched because I really love hugs, and I believe Christina said she does too.
Yes, I do. But here's my thing. I have to really either trust you or like you to be touched. Like, I have a really bad relationship with my mom, and I don't like when she touches me. But I like other people that I really care about that I will come up to and give them a hug, or they can give me a hug or pat me on the back or whatever it may be.
Yeah,
For example, like Misty, like we plan on seeing each other soon.
in a few months.
Yes, I plan on giving her a giant hug when I see her because she really is one of my favorite people. Since Misty got to talk a lot about what it's like to have me as a friend, now I get to sing her praises.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Literally sing your praises. Holy Misty. I'm just being stupid. Okay, so it's amazing being friends with her because I thought I was the only person ever like me. And we'll sit there and we'll be like, we'll have a lot of the same thoughts at the same time, or we have very similar thought processes, I feel like. And so
Yeah.
we can sit there and, make random jokes about things that other people wouldn't find funny, but to us it's really, really freaking hilarious, and we'll just lose our crap. And we'll sit there and talk about, ableist parents or ableist people, or autistic controversies that are happening on Twitter or in the world.
Hashtag Puppetgate.
Yes. Ugh. Oh God, I kind of want to make a video about that. Ha.
You should because it's something that people need to know about just because of how ableist it is.
Yes. I kind of want to make that video with you, because you and I could trade.
How about next weekend?
Yeah, of course. Okay, wow, she's making a reappearance on this channel. Okay. But let's see. Yeah, so there are just lots of controversies. One of mine, yesterday I made a video about exploiting autism parents, and I mentioned mercy killing. And
Oh yeah, we have. You know about the. I don't know if you mentioned this before, but there's something called the Disability Day of Mourning, and it was started by an autistic woman who noticed that when an autistic adult a number of years ago was murdered by one of his parents, his caregiver, the newspaper didn't talk about how hard it was for the victim to, be the victim.
wow.
They talked to, yeah, they were really ableist, and they basically said we want people, they basically did describe it as a mercy killing, and Zoe, the woman who started this, said it must have been terrible for this person, I think his name was George, to have to suffer through that and then not survive it. I want people to remember George and all the others who were in his position.
Yeah, and if you guys haven't watched my video, basically mercy killing is where parents think their autistic child is suffering and they'll kill them. And the thing is, these parents are never charged for what they've done.
Or
Because,
very rarely.
yeah, because
They're charged with a much lighter crime than they should be.
right, because they think it's just an accident or things like that. And so,
Or that the child would have suffered anyway because they were disabled.
right. And so that's the thing. Like, oh my god, what were we talking about?
We were talking about the Disability Day mourning, so that's what Zoe started a number of years ago. She said, I want these people to be remembered, that they deserve to live, too.
By the way, side note, that happens a lot with Misty and I. Like, we'll sit there and we'll be talking about something, and then we'll be like, wait, what started this? What was happening?
Yeah.
Mostly me, because I have a leaky neurodivergent brain and I can't hold information for crap. I'm like a broken flash drive.
Well, my mom used to use the expression broken record, and that's an old expression because she grew up in the era of record players.
Wait, but that means you're repeating yourself. That doesn't mean you can't hold information.
That's true.
True.
I think she used it when I was being echolalic, I believe.
Oh, whatever. It's an autistic thing. She needs to get over herself.
This was like when I was like 5, maybe.
Aww. Tiny you. I need to like hug her. She must have been cute.
Yeah, I'll tell you, when you're done with the video, I'll tell you a story about when I was 5 and I misunderstood something she said.
Aw. By the way, another autistic thing, at least for me, I don't know if Misty has the same problem, but we'll sit there and like, at least me, I'll sit there and I'll be like, so someone will tell me something and I'll be like, wait, that didn't make sense. You're gonna have to explain yourself again.
Right, if there's too many, if they're just going on and on and on, I forget where they started.
Yes, like if there's too many, like for example, if someone's giving me instructions or if somebody's telling me a story, I'm like, wait, that didn't make any sense. Can you clarify that again? Be more specific.
Or I didn't follow. Where did you get that from?
Yeah, like, and then in turn, there are people that don't follow my thought patterns because Aulistics have trouble following my thought patterns because they're very odd. Like I think I told you about this pattern, Misty. The atypicality thing. Did I tell you about that?
I can't remember.
Okay, so there was this time where, so I verbal stim with words a lot. Like I'll just sit there and take apart a word that I like. And so one of the words was atypicality. And so I
yes,
sat
I remember this.
Okay, so I sat there and, well, do you want to tell the story or do you want me to tell it?
You should tell it.
Okay. So I was sitting there and I was stimming with a word and I was going atypicality, and then I went Lydia. And when I tried to explain it to my Aulistic friend, she was like, And when I started telling Misty about it, she immediately was like, oh, yeah, because they're like derivatives of each other. And I was like, in my mind, I was like, the autistic joy, oh my god. I totally lost my crap. I was like, and it's not, I'm never going to be able to explain just how amazing it feels to be able to connect with another spectrumite, a spectrumite being another autistic person, and being able to kind of understand each other's stems and go, no, that's not weird, I get where that came from.
Yeah.
Like, earlier, we were texting and I asked her a question about whether or not, because she had mentioned that autism was a developmental delay and, you know, we learn things much slower sometimes, and I had asked if emotional development counts, and she was like, yes, I believe it does, and I was just like, there were just so many of these things that were now being able to be explained by autism, my aversion to food, my limited diet, my this and that, and it was nice to get affirmation for that one too, because I was told a few years ago that I am at the emotional developmental level of like an 8 to 10 year old, and that is very true in a lot of instances.
In some respects, but one reason I'm friends with Christina and I treat her as an adult. First of all, she is an adult, but secondly, I think she's very mature for her age in some respects, and that does happen with autism. We have they call it a spiky profile because we're really good at some things and then really behind in others compared to our neurotypical peers.
Oh yeah, that's definitely a thing. Like, I can't do math for crap, like literally for crap, and yet I can.
Define autism stereotypes.
Yes! Oh my god! But I can do like really weird things that, like, okay, let's take my memory for example. I have a really, really, really shitty short-term memory. Like, if I was going into the living room to do something, or I was going over to my computer to do something, I don't remember what the hell I was doing. But then I'll remember something that happened 5-10 years ago. I'll remember something that someone was wearing or something someone had said. And I'm like, wait, what? That makes no sense. How do I remember this, but I don't remember what I was about to do a few seconds ago? Yeah, and I don't know if... Go ahead.
That reminds me of Calvin and Hobbes about this. It's a comic I read when I was a kid. It was kind of before Christina's time. It's from the 90s.
Yeah, I was a 2000s baby, so that makes sense.
Yeah, and it happens to Calvin's dad, who doesn't. He's just known as Calvin's dad because his parents don't have actual names; they're just Calvin's mom and dad. And he's in the comic. He's blaming this on old age. He says, "Why can I remember a cigarette ad jingle from 25 years ago, but I can't remember what I just got up to do?"
Go figure.
And then the comic that's in is now 25 years old.
Oh wow, that's kind of fitting. Huh.
Yeah.
That's kind of awesome. You know, I'm super...
So he was remembering a cigarette ad jingle from his childhood, which would have been the 60s.
Huh. That makes sense.
Yeah. I'm the one who's good at math in this relationship.
Yep. Definitely. I'm really shitty at it. Oh my god.
Yeah, and I find that's the thing with autistic people. We're either really good at math or we're really bad at math.
Yeah, there really is no
in between.
Yes! We had the same thought at the same time again. High five. Ready? 1, 2, 3. I can't
really hit my other hand because I'm on the phone.
No, that's cool. I just did the sound effect. Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay, you know what? If she's the math whiz here, I'm the tech whiz, and I'm the sound effect person.
Yep.
Who are you gonna call? Us. Oh, what?
Yeah.
Fail. So like I was saying, it's really amazing to have another friend who's like me, and Misty often says I remind her of... I remind her of her when I was younger. Or when... Fail!
When I was her age, because Christina's the same age as I was about 10 years ago, so I wish I'd had someone in my position now to befriend me when I was 18. I was exposed to other autistics later. Some of them were my age, some of them were older, and that was really, really great.
Do you realize you just gave away your age?
If you do the math, yes.
Oh god. I'm just curious, how many of your friends might watch this and how many of them might figure out it's you?
I don't know. They recognize my voice, but...
Oh god. Oh, I don't know why I'm laughing. I'm dying. It's the autism. I'm dying. Wow, I'm a dork. Okay, we're gonna just ignore that. Oh! You're not supposed to back me up on that. But I mean, besides being friends, it was wonderful to just have someone to... She's my Autopedia, because I can sit there and like ask her all these questions that I have about autism, and because I am recently self-diagnosed, so this is still new territory for me, and Misty has been doing this for a little longer than I have, a lot longer in fact, in both senses, in life and in autism, because as she likes to point out, oh my god.
You're so young, Christina.
I'm a baby. See what I mean? Like, don't get me wrong, I absolutely love my Autistic best friend. It's amazing to have, my best friend. I've known her for like 5 years. It's gonna be 6 this year. But it is
She's only known me for about 6 months.
Oh god, yeah. Let's see, we met in December.
I'm just rounding. It's been closer to 4 or 5.
Yeah. But my whole thing being, I love her a great deal, but I do feel like in some respects I am closer to Misty, and I often say, I don't know if this makes her uncomfortable or not, but I often say that she's my autistic big sister because she's amazing.
Well, thank you.
Oh, you sound touched.
Yes.
You can display emotion? Look at you defying autism stereotypes again. Oh. I swear that's a joke. That's totally a myth about autistic not having emotion. Sheldon.
Yes, and we we just don't display them in ways that neurotypical people are used to.
Yeah, like, this is gonna sound weird, but sometimes I'll have the wrong emotional reaction. I call them inappropriate emotional responses. So someone can tell me something really sad and I'll be smiling. Or it can be really sad, and instead of analytic or neurotypical going, oh, that's sad, and then moving on, I'll just start crying out of nowhere, especially if it's about animals.
Yeah, one thing, again, this is not the topic of the video, but I think Christina and I share a lot of empathy for animals, and and Christina has definitely told me about the empathy she has for instance, mini heater. She'll bump into it, she'll be like, oh, sorry, mini heater.
Aw, or I'll be like, who's a good mini heater? Aw. It's really weird, but it's true. And it's true, like, okay, I'm gonna tell a fun story. So, well, it's kind of a sad story. When I was, when I was in high school, when I was like 16 or 17, I found out from my former aide that bees, when they sting you, they die.
Actually, it depends on the species, but many of them do. That is true.
Thank you for that autistic response. Brought to you by Autopedia. Sign up today. Run by Autistic for Autistics. Okay. That's a fake organization. I just made it up. But, you know, it's not Asan or Asan or however it's pronounced.
ASAN.
Whatever. Look at you correcting me. God. What are you, my mom? Oh, no, wait. You're my sister. There's a difference.
I think I care about you more.
For those of you who didn't get that joke, my mom is emotionally and sometimes physically abusive, and she's, excuse my language, she is a dick. So.
Yeah, Christina's told me about her. She's kind of shitty.
Kind of shitty, okay.
I know, understatement.
That's Misty for you. She's awesome, but she's awesome, excuse me. But she's really sweet, and that was just her trying not to be sweet and still kind of being sweet, so that was kind of awesome.
I'm trying to empathize with you.
No, because you're genuinely, you're just a nice person all around. Like, even the people you don't really like. And so it was kind of funny because you were being nice, but you were also being mean about my mom in a fun way. So it was kind of funny to see both of your sides kind of clashing.
Yeah.
But the whole point being, so I found out about the bees, and I actually remember I almost started crying at the school. And when I went home and I was on the phone with my friend, I actually did start crying when I was telling her about it. So.
Because you felt bad for the bees.
Yes, like, it's not fair. They're defending themselves and they get stung. What is this? This video is getting really super long and it's not fair to anybody. So if you don't mind, do you want to wrap it up?
Sure.
Okay, so I'm gonna make a comment. It's kind of a conclusion, and then Misty can say things, and then we'll wrap this up. Okay, so in conclusion, having autistic relationships. Wow. Having
autistic friendships, yeah.
Yes. Well, yeah. I used the wrong word. Thank you for your correction. Having autistic friendships is not only amazing, but absolutely important and vital to our mental health development. We need people we can talk to, we need people we can relate to, and we need to understand that we're not alone. Even those of us who've been diagnosed since childhood, and those of us who've been diagnosed in their 30s, 40s, 50s, because yes, that can be possible. It's very important to have friends who are on the spectrum, who share a lot of the same experiences, and who you can really bond with and empathize with, because we were really close within like the first week that we were talking. So it was really awesome.
Definitely.
Yeah. And now, my lady Misty, do you have things to say?
Well, thank you for listening to me, whoever's watching this. I really enjoy, talking to Christina, and I'm really excited to meet her in a few months. And I just feel like we completely understand each other, even though we've not known each other for that long. It's like when you meet someone who's like you really click.
Yes. Click like a mouse.
I don't mean a click like a snobby group of friends like the...
Isn't that a clique, though? That's different, no?
I think it's pronounced click, but it's spelled clique.
That's so weird. Why don't they just pronounce... Hashtag weird. Hashtag holistics are weird.
Yes.
I just had to do it. I'm sorry.
It's language. Language is weird. I think it comes from like French or something. That would be my guess.
But that would be pronounced clique if it was French.
It would be like cliquet.
Well, if that was an accent, because I actually took French for like 2 years. So if there was an accent mark.
Right. I'll look up the origin of it sometime.
Oh God. So the point being, it's just been amazing, and you know we've had a lot of fun, and I really do hope that you, Misty, get to make a few more appearances. Wow, I can't talk.
Yes,
appearances on my channel, and it was really, really, really fun having you here.
Thank you.
All right, and with that, thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys tomorrow. I'm not sure what the video will be, but I'll definitely come up with something.
Maybe I'll come up with it.
Ooh, yeah, thank you. I'll be willing to take an idea and I'll credit you. All right, thank you so much. Like, comment, subscribe. Please share this with your friends, Autistic or otherwise, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye!